get it right real quick. Yo, yo, yo.
I hear you.
Okay, for sure, for sure. All right, let's get this going. Let the people know who you are and where you from, where you coming from, and all that.
Let me tell you, third from Long Beach, East Side, where the
All right,
babies is at, or where the
that's
Blue
right.
Rats
That's
is
what's
at.
up.
It's the blue team. It's the blue sea. Ain't nobody over here that got anything red. What's going on?
Uh, say that. All right. How did you get your name, KF Third?
My name is Tay. I'm from Baby, so that's where the three come from. And the F, um, originally it started from Weezy F Baby. You know, that was one of my idols when I was growing up. He's not an idol no more. He's a rival. But the F now stands for Filthies.
Mm. All right, all right. So you got it. Was it like a reference from Lil Wayne too? Because you be saying that too.
Yeah, definitely a
All right,
reference from Lil Wayne. Sure, 100%.
all right. That's what's up. That's right. How old are you?
33.
All right, all right. And when did you start rapping?
I started rapping in 2009. No, 2007.
All right, that's what's up. That's right. Okay, and so you started in 2009, and then it took you. How long did it take you to blow up, like in the rapping scene?
It took me like a month. I was popping already.
That's what's up. So, what was your first viral song that you put out?
I smoke, I drink, I jerk.
And it popped off at the rip. Like once you released it on a platform, it
Nigga,
blew up.
off the rip, I was popping. Off the set.
Hey, that's what's up. That's right. Okay, let's get into these questions right here. How did you learn how to rap?
Um, Maybe I could give it to my mom. My mom used to play music for me when I was young. My mom she used to like play dominoes and shit in her house, so I used to listen to like a lot of R&B and shit. So I was always musically inclined. But as far as to learn how to rapping, I think I taught myself to be honest. You know, when I took it serious was somebody dissed me in high school. I was like, all right, I gotta get back to him. But that was pretty much it.
So it was like someone made a whole diss track about you, something
Yeah,
like that.
they were my ass, bro. They was whooping my feet.
Yeah, you definitely had to come back with something, right? That's what's up. What inspired you to become a musician?
Um, I really wasn't really inspired by nobody or nothing. Um, I just figured out this is what I want to do, so I did it.
I feel that. That's right. So you already knew, like, off the top when you started rapping that you had talent, like there was something there.
Can you repeat that for me?
You already knew, like, when you first started rapping that you already had, like, you already knew that you could rap, that you had talent and everything.
During the MySpace era, and like I remember when I dropped the song, just put it like they used to have bulletins. You could post a bulletin on MySpace,
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
had posted it, and it just went viral. Like I just knew I could do it right then and there. Sure, 100%.
Hey, that's right. That's what's up. Do you have a personal favorite song of yours?
Um, yeah. And then I like PayPal because it kind of rebirthed me. People tried to kill me when the drinking movement was dying. They tried to sacrifice me with it. But once I learned that I can capture the audience with just good music, I made a song called PayPal, and I came right back. I mean, I got another one too, Low Inside. Like I can't really just say one. I can pretty much say like a moment though in my life, and I think the moment in my life that was life changing was like 2020, 2023. Between them 2 years, I'm sorry, them 3 years. That's when I figured out like, all right, I still got it.
Hey, that's right. That's what's up. Were you and Draco the ruler close at all?
I think we was in the club. I was intoxicated. I can't really like say too much intoxicated, but I've heard good. Yeah, I just respect him as an artist, but we never met. We're not close at all.
All right, all right. And where were you born and raised?
So I was born in Long Beach. My mom, she was born in Germany, and my father, he was born in Seoul. I think I'm the first American in my family.
All right, okay. And how was just growing up out there in Long Beach? Would you say that it was hard growing up out there, or was it pretty easy, laid back? Growing up in Long Beach, would you say that you had a rough like upbringing?
But I think anybody else in my shoes, they'll say it's rough for sure, 100%.
And why would you say that? Would you say because did you go through any like struggles or like at all?
Well, it depends on how you define struggles. Like some people look at struggles as they down, they downfall or something that they wasn't able to, I guess control. But all of my struggles was something I could control, and I understood it even as a young man. It's like struggle me was totem a face on the totem pole. It's like I bet we're gonna get better than that.
Mm. All right, I see. So you were on it, like you were pretty much on it, like you didn't have to struggle because you would hustle and shit. What you're saying?
I didn't struggle because I didn't look at the struggle as a struggle. I look at the struggle as like a hustle.
I feel that. All right. And how was your household? Did you have any siblings growing up?
Yeah, I got a brother, but he wasn't really there. It was just pretty much me and my mom. I had a father, of course. My pops, he was my pops thought that I was gonna be like a lawyer because I went to college and shit, and I was studying law at the time. Um, but I mean, the household was normal, fool. Just me and my mom. Regular black family. Just me and my mom coming home, having fun. My mom, she drinks, she smokes, so she gangster, and we connected 100%. My mom is, if you really want to ask the real question, my mom's the inspiration for everything that I got going on.
Did she also make music as well?
No, my mom don't make no music.
Okay, so you're the first one out of like your family that pursued music.
Nah, I have a grandfather named Tony Allen. He had a hit song called "Night Owl," and he's on my mom's side. He's American, so my mom is like supposed to be an American woman, but when the war happened, they went to war, and somehow she was born in Germany. I don't know what the fuck happened. Honestly, I wasn't there, but I do have a grandfather who make music named Tony Allen. Besides him, yeah, I'm the first person to make music in my family, 100%.
I feel that. And at what age did you start writing music?
I think the first song I wrote was
Okay, and was it hard at first, like just writing music to come up with like a whole song?
um, I was just writing my feelings.
Feel that.
No,
So,
I was just expressing myself.
all right, so you weren't really thinking about like hitting the studio at that time and recording.
Nah, I never thought about recording nothing. Like I was just like writing shit like that. I thought, and I didn't even know that it was music. I just thought it was like a journal entry or something. But I still have that writing to this day. And when I look back at it, it's like I was talented. I knew I was destined to be this person who I am today.
Oh, that's fire right there. What is your work-life balance like?
You say what?
What is your work-life balance like?
Well, I'm a rapper. That's my life. I do podcasting. Obviously, I'm on no jumper. But a lot of people, I do a lot of union work. I'm in a union. That's
All
where I
right.
make a lot of my money at. I'm a foreman, which means like I call the shots. I'm the big dog, top dog. But besides that, my real life just revolves around poetry. I just I just wake up and go with it. You know what I'm saying? And every day we just gotta make sure that we get something to bring back home. You know, I have a mom, a dog, a family, and I just want to make sure when I leave, I come back with something.
I hear that. I think your screen went black on us, like all black.
Am I still here? Can you hear? Can you see me?
Yeah, I can hear you and all.
I'm a exit and come back.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. So we can hear you clearly. Yeah, you already know if y'all tapped in right now, we got TF Bird right here telling this story, letting you people know what's the deal. Let's get this going. All right, all right.
We good?
Yeah, we good, we good. Yeah, we good for sure. So, you said you said that you were in the union. What do you mean by that? Oh, that's fire. That's fire. So you would. That's right. That's right. So you got all types of hustle, rapping, podcasting, and you got your union stuff going too.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. Okay. Are there any is there anyone that you would like to collaborate with in the future?
And the reason why I say him is because we was born like our careers were born at the same time, and we were friends at once. And me and YG are the ones that curated the whole sound of the West. Like reason why. And if I could just have an ideal collab album, I think it'll be cool with me and YG because it'll just be hot. It'll be tough. Like I don't
Yeah,
want it and I don't care for it. But if you're gonna ask me like who I want to collab with, like I guess not one, but like who would be make sense, I think me and YG will make sense.
yeah, most def. So you both were like trendsetters, like in the game. That's right. That's right. Okay. And did you know YG before the fame?
Yeah, I knew YG since I was 19. You know, I'm 33 years old, so that's like what 19. That's like about 14 years. And you know, when we first started, I think we did a big push for the West, and I think it. You know, I just think it'll be dope. You know, I think that the world wants that. Honestly, I think that the world would love that. I don't think they want it, but I think they'll love it when they do hear it. And I don't care to do it. Like honestly, I don't give a fuck about it. But if I had an ideal project, yeah, I think that would be because I just know it'll be transitional for music. It'll push the culture forward.
Yeah, most def. Okay. And you said you grew up in Long Beach. Did you grow up in Long Beach your whole life?
Yeah,
All right. And you went to school out there. How was
yeah.
your just your grades? Like, would you say you were good like kid in
I
school?
graduated with a 3.17. I went to college, but when I went to college, I went to jail because I had sold weed to an undercover agent. And then when I went back to school, my professor he was like, "You can't be a psychologist with a felony like this on your profile." So I just dropped out. I was like, "Fuck it."
Uh, how did that situation happen to where you sold undercover some drugs or weed?
Nigga,
I think it kind of glitched out. What's up? Oh, and then you didn't know he was an undercover at all? Like he wasn't acting like suspicious or any of that. Oh shit, damn. Yeah, that's crazy right there. And how long did you end up doing in jail? All right, all right. And have you went to jail before this? Like, have you been in like juvenile halls? Or... been into like
Yeah,
got locked up before.
I was in LP when I was 14 because I had my partners done did some shit to somebody and they hit him with a brick, and I just took the blame for it because we don't tell in our culture. So I was just like, all right, whatever. But I done been in jail like 6 times. It's not something that I champion or trophy about, but yeah, I've been to jail.
Okay, so you would get in trouble a lot as an adolescent.
You said what?
Were you the type to get in trouble a lot, like when you were younger?
What do you mean?
Like probably get in trouble with the law or maybe at school, get suspended or any of that.
I mean, nah. I mean, I was a regular fool. Like I was regular. Like I didn't. Everybody get in trouble, but nah, I went to school. I didn't dodge, ditch or nothing. I just got in trouble pretty much. Like I was regular as a kid. It wasn't nothing really too different from me. I think I became a difference when I was like 17 when I made the decision to be different. I was like, I want to be like these guys. And then obviously I was rapping and I was like, you know what? Let me do something different. So I started doing the music that would make people happy. And I think that was my main attack. Like make music for people to dance to.
Okay. And so while you were, so when you started rapping, like when did people start noticing that you were a rapper, that you made music?
Well, people knew me before I was rapping. Like I said, I always been like a figure. I was from a clique called Flirts. And it's like one of the biggest cliques out here in Long Beach. So I was always known, but I remember one day I woke up and my song had like 300,000 plays. And it was like the first song I did, and I was like, okay, I'm special. And immediately I took heed. I grabbed the bull by the horns and said, let's go.
The clique that you're talking about, is there like a tagging crew or a gang?
Nah, I didn't have nothing. It was just me.
All right. That's what's up. And did you ever get into any gangs or any of that while you were younger? Maybe tagging crews.
Oh, I'm from a gang. I'm from inside Crip. I'm a Crip. I'm a member. But
Oh,
that don't define who I am, and I'll never put that before me. That's just something that I made a decision to be with and to be involved with. And I can't take back the hands of times, but I'll never say that I'm a Crip before I'm a man, and I'm a man before that.
I hear that. So, what made you want to join a gang?
You said what?
What made you want to join the whole gang life?
Nothing made me want to join it. I was just like indoctrinated to it. Like I was just like embedded into it. Like my homies was from it. Feel me? It's like those are just the people I know. I'm surrounded by them. That's just what it was.
I know a lot of people they join gangs because they feel like isolated and they need like probably people around them also doing the same thing or any of that. So, would you say that that was your situation why you joined the gang because you'd have no one else around?
Man, hell no, that's some weird emo shit. I've been popping. I didn't need this gang. Like if I could tell you about the hands of times, I probably wouldn't have did it. But it's just that was my culture, and these are the people that I was raised with, and that's just what it is. These are my friends. These people taught me how to live, taught me how to talk. But I didn't feel alienated. I didn't feel like I was alone. Like I don't give a
Yeah,
fuck about them niggas to be 100%. They're just the homies now.
yeah, nah, I hear that for sure. All right. Um, do you have any advice for aspiring artists that also wants to do the same thing as you?
Um, I think the cliche thing is to always say just be you, but more so it's like just believe in yourself. Don't give up too fast. I think that's the best advice I can give anybody. Don't give up too fast.
That's real right there. What was your first venue?
You said what?
What was the first venue you performed at?
I think it was a knitting factory. It was in Hollywood, the knitting factory.
All right. And would you say you were nervous the first time you made that public appearance and performed?
Say that one more time.
Would you say that you were nervous the first time you performed live in front of people?
Yeah, I'm nervous to this day. Like I get nervous at shows today. Like I'm not bigger than humans. So yeah, I get nervous too.
I feel that. And was the crowd feeling you off the jump when you were rapping your song? Was the crowd feeling your song, like bobbing to your music you first performed on stage?
So it's just like I wasn't nervous, and the people was feeling me because like they were all my peoples. It was pretty much just like a bunch of friends and family. So they're gonna support you. Now, as I got a little bit older and started doing like bigger crowds, I never felt no way because I've always been celebrated. So you know, I just I was just there.
That's what's up. That's right. How would you describe your music to like people who haven't heard your music before?
I used to make music to like for you to dance to, and I think now I make music for you to think to. The when you drop your girl off from having a good time and you drunk, you drop her home. I think I make that type of music. So where you just like think about everything and reflect on it. I make passionate music. I don't make music for I don't make music for like for the moment. I make music for life.
That's what's up right there. So you got like real thoughtful musicians stuff.
I wouldn't really say this music that when you listen.
All right, that's what's up. When did you start building your whole like image, like persona when you started rapping? All right. So you wouldn't do that at all? Like try to like act or put on a maybe I would say like a front because a lot of artists be doing that, just like a fake lifestyle and all. Like, how do you feel about that? About like artists doing that?
I don't feel no way. They can do what they want. As far as me, I give it to you raw, no homo pause. I give it to you raw. Like that's I think the raw lifestyle is the best thing because like you get it undefinite. Like you can define my life, but you don't know my life. But you can feel me though. Like you understand me. And like I guess I make it seem like we closer than what we are, you know what I'm saying? Me being the artist and you being a fan or somebody being a listener, it's like, okay, I can feel him because he does regular shit like I do.
Mm.
I never fake this lifestyle. I cry in music. I lie in music. I tell the truth in music. It's all up to you.
All right. And how's your creative process when you come up with a song?
Put the beat on and I go in there.
All right. So, do you already have the raps in your head already, or do you write it down and then like hit your verse?
No. Um, Most of the time the beat determines what I'm gonna do. You know, I put the beat on. I'm like, all right, man. I think to me the beat talks too, and the beat gives me what it wants. The beat to me is like a woman. It's gonna tell you how to, get inside there. But most of the time, I just let the beat play. If I'm forcing it, I'll just be like, all right, we're doing this, and I'll just create something. But those aren't hits. Hits come like with feelings and emotions, and just right away, and you can tell when it's a hit. You can hear it right like after the first 3 seconds, that's a hit. And creatively, like I said, I just walk in the studio and I just do it.
And that's real right there. What genre of or category would you put yourself in?
I'm like R&B hood. I'm like, if you were to put T Pain, Snoop, and Drake into one person, and then put Gucci Man as an ad libber, that's me.
So you're all of them just combined, huh?
Yeah, that's what I would feel.
Hey, no, that's what's up right there. All right, and you did start podcasting, and were you blogging before this, or did you have your own podcast before you jumped on No Jumper?
So my boys, they had a podcast together, and I had did an interview with them, and they were like, "Hey, we want to do a podcast." So I just started messing with them. But what really like turned my career was Flacco, Poetic Flacco. You know, we had interviewed him, and he had called me. He was like, "I want you to do No Jumper with me," and so I did the No Jumper episode, and then Flacco, he hired me. I'm just gonna say the real, like he hired me, and that's my mentor. That's my idol. Like Flacco's my idol in this shit. He mentored me. He taught me how to do it. He talks to me every day how to do it. I'm still learning too, by the way. But yeah, Flacco's the reason why I'm doing podcasting. Or what it Flacco?
All right, hey, that's what's up. So Flacco was the one who put you on. He got you on the No Jumper cast.
Yeah.
All right, hey, that's what's up right there. And when you got to No Jumper, would you say that you got more fans, that you grew up with more bigger fan base while you were on the podcast?
I mean, I wouldn't say that. Um, I think more people listen to me, obviously, because it's a big platform. But like them type of people are like cancer. You know what I'm saying? Like they're bad people. They just gonna talk all the bad about you. They're never gonna give you your praises. But what it did do is it grew me as a man to understand like how to handle shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm better at handling things.
That's fire right there. That's what's up. Okay, and how do you feel about the whole like drama and No Jumper? Do you get involved in it too? Like when it goes down?
I mean, sometimes I get involved with it, but I don't give a fuck about the drama and no jumper. Like that shit ain't got nothing to do with me. Put their hands on me, kill me, none of that. So it's like I don't really give a fuck. Like they do what the fuck they want to do. To me personally, it's just like a sitcom. It's like all right, so we gotta. It's like Dragon Ball Z. It's the Cell Saga. It could be the Boo Saga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It goes how it goes.
Uh, yeah. No, that's I feel that right there. Okay, you dropped the song "Low Inside" featuring Stupid Young.
Yeah,
How did how did you and Stupid Young get tapped in with each other?
he from my hood. He was born in my city, but he from my hood more so. He was born on my block. That's actually my best friend. Like really one of my best friends. I can call him anytime. That's pretty much how it happened. Like me and him, we got a whole album that we finna drop.
Hey, that's fire right there. I definitely want to tap into that. Where was the music video film? I think you kind of glitched out right here. Hold on, hold on. We for sure gonna get them back. Patient. Yeah, I think you're being glitched. We're gonna try to get them back on. Let's see what these comments are saying. If you want to hop off or and join again, what up, everyone? You already know we got the TAF third interview going down right now. Words Spoken Words Pod. Y'all tap in on spokenwords.com too. Go get you some merch. You already know we got shirts, we got hats, we got socks, we got all that. Y'all tap in spokenwords.com. Go get you some merch. support the brand, all that. We're gonna try to get them back on real quick. What y'all saying in here? We was, yeah, that's right, that's right. Now no birds in here. I got like two dogs though. I don't got no birds. Nah, I don't think he makes gospel, but I'll ask right now for sure. We're gonna try to get him back on real quick. Some technical difficulties, but we're gonna get that shit straight. If you're trying to, what's it called? Hit the request again so we can get you back on. Yeah. Y'all barely tapping in. I'm interviewing KF Bird right now. He's letting you know what the deal is, how he came up. Y'all tap in, don't tap out. Or y'all don't know what. Let me see real quick. Y'all don't go nowhere. We're gonna try to get them back on. So, we might have to fucking do a second part. We might have to get a second part in. We can't get them on. It's all good. We definitely gonna get it in. So, all right, y'all tap into the next one. We're for sure gonna get a part two, if anything. Got some other interviews coming up too. Spoken Wars, Rap Wars. Tap in, don't tap out.